afternoon. Depends where we are.
How's the drive in?
It was good. I did nothing. She drove. My pa was in the front. My Di and Ellie, that's my sister, Willow were in the side, in the middle, and I was in the back with all my stuff. Hello?
Oh, how are you?
Very excited. You guys?
See ya.
And I won't be a burden because I can't promise that.
I love it. Fill both of these out. This is for ice barrel, this is ice barrel, and then the comp. And then we'll do credentials.
Good. Good. I just got my credential, the coach's pass, which is cool. Normally it's like a little bracelet, so yeah, good start.
Do you have a spray tan on right now?
No, I am just naturally tan, Brandon.
You're tanner.
Can't let out a woman's secrets. Jeez.
Well, you're tan, so.
Thank you. I appreciate you noticing.
You got a lot of sun.
I noticed and I didn't give him appreciation.
No, you said, did you put a fake tan on? Why do you think I have socks on? Because I didn't think of the check-in process. It's heavy.
How was brief? Did we learn anything?
Brief is just the same, you know, like they're going through, like on day one they go through all the you know, appeal processes and everything like that, so nothing out of the ordinary. And then we're just walking the run course now for event 1. So
Do we like the
up.
schedule?
I think on Sunday he'll kind of feel we've been doing it for so long and we're only halfway through the competition, so I don't think Sunday's going to feel great.
You get nervous anymore?
I want to say right now I'm nervous. If you're looking at my sweat patches, just being in the bloody sun for the last 5 minutes walking this 800. Oh look, I think nerves are inevitable, especially like you want your athletes to do well, and even though you know they're well prepped and everything's good, it's just like you want them to be able to showcase their best selves, and you just try to, as a coach, you just start diving deeper into like aspects of maybe they're not thinking too much of hydration, food, recovery, transportation, like logistics and warm up and stuff like that, or fundamentals on like what could help with like the 800 track. Just I think more on edge, like more being like hyper conscious of things. We just want to do a good mobility stretch, just make sure you can do nothing for the next 15. I think it's a better headspace to be here, amongst it, and then
It's all good, man.
No, it kills me.
You sleep good?
I slept great. Willow slept great.
I just peed in it.
Very I don't think my grandma slept great because they're like on Willow duties and like food duties and everything, so they're under the pump. Now they'll sleep while I'm competing.
Only one today.
Only one. It's crazy. It's actually like, you know you're about to compete, but because it's only one, you're like, oh, it's almost like competition isn't here for another 2 days. But come tomorrow, it'll feel like we're competing a lot more because we've got 2, and then obviously Sunday. You know, we actually do have some solid runners in this region. If I execute this workout really nicely, I definitely think that I can win. I think I can win a lot of them, but it's just about going to come down to my executions. And my goal is absolutely to be standing on top of the podium at the end of the weekend. I also think it's just a really good opportunity to kind of flush out any cobwebs, you know, push myself in any particular way and kind of get competition experience again, you know?
Are you more worried about the mental or the physical side of this weekend, just because it has been a while?
I'm not worried about anything. It's very different. I feel like I feel very different in my body than what I did at road. So I actually feel like more my old self, both mentally and physically, going into semifinals when I compare myself to road. And so that's really like great. Gives me obviously a lot of confidence. Any competition, there's always going to be a level of nerves. It doesn't matter how experienced you are or anything, you're trying to challenge yourself in different ways. And and I'm just going to go out there and try and execute as best as I can.
Day one, here we are at the Syndicate Crown in the warm-up area, probably about an hour before Tia takes the floor, or 30 minutes before one of the women start the campaign off for CrossFit Games progression. Like, knowing the times, it always, like, we've done our best to market to the precise foot, because our wheels measured in feet. We measured it precisely on that. When Tia did it, she actually advanced the barbell forward. So we know there could be a bit of time saved there, but it's probably a good thing too, because just in case it's slightly longer than 800, and you measured it yesterday for me, which was awesome, and it's almost like door to door is precisely 800, and maybe there's a little bit of change tacked on to get it around those boxes there. So relatively close. Maybe the first 100 meters is a steady gradual incline, and then it levels out, then it starts declining for a good 2/3 of the race, or maybe half of the racetrack. Expected pretty good things. I think this is a good one for Tia to start the campaign off as well. I think, but the learnings from this in prior weeks is that it hasn't been a true indicator of like who then does well and excels all through the weekend. Like we've seen in Europe, a gentleman won it the two first events and found himself shy of the games. We found people on Sunday all the way back into it. So I think 100 points is 100 points. We're going to go and snatch as many as you can.
Full crowd.
Huh?
Full crowd already.
Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty packed.
Outside?
Because you're here.
Oh. Why, thank you. It's just for me.
The queen of CrossFit.
That's awesome. Wow, that's really cool. I mean, people are now probably thinking, what, I think it's because of me, or like I just think it's cool that I just wasn't expecting a huge crowd.
They want to see you lose. It's a good thing.
No, we've still got 15 minutes from now. So what we will do, in about 5 minutes from now, we'll jump on the Echo or a machine and just like prime our system a little bit. And then we're going to just do a last little, then we'll introduce that, last little bit of mobility. And then we'll start doing stretches and running drills after that.
Where are
We're moments before Heat 2, Event 1, Syndicate Crown. They're just corralling the girls now. Heat 1's just finishing up now. I think our vantage point, we're going to be on the run. I think that's probably the best part where we can be more of an impact, or we can share some insight to the athlete. We've got a few athletes in this Heat 2, so we've got to be conscious of that and help them provide their splits as well.
So you're not even going to be inside?
Oh, no. No, I don't think so. In a workout like this, I don't, one, I'm cold, and two, I just think like, I think the span of where I can provide, or just be in a quieter environment where one word can be heard rather than scream the top of my lungs of Event 1 and not be heard at all.
All right, folks, there they go.
Do you think she should touch and go?
I think she had a bigger picture in mind of like what the global influence will reflect. I think that was probably like a second market for her. I think the pace is certainly a lot faster than she would have liked, or that she did. It's probably about 12 seconds, 15 seconds faster than training. But again, like in training, we advanced the barbell forward. She did really well. I'd be intrigued to see what her thoughts were on it. But yeah, touching those, pretty cool little reminder.
Feel good?
They're hot.
It was so nice.
No, I mean, did you
I knew it too. I was like,
When did you know?
as soon as I went around the first fucking corner.
Coming up
And
the hill?
then you guys were like, settle in. And I was like, I know. I gotta.
Did you know how close she was to you on the run?
Yeah.
Did you see a corner like when you turned?
Nah, I could hear her. Like, I could hear where people were. And, I mean, Jared was keeping me. And he's like, 4-second lead. Yeah, 4 seconds. I was like, is that it? But it was good. And then, like, the second and third, I was just like, fuck's sake. You still got a full like 2 more rounds. See, I can do ice bars when it's like no lower than the belly button.
Very nice.
Overall, happy?
Yes, I am very happy. You know, we all say like, hey, it's not about the leaderboard or anything like that, but like where you place does sometimes dictate like, you know, how you feel and stuff. However, like I would say my execution on the workout was very good. Like I was very happy with that. I knew I went out probably a little harder than what I initially had anticipated or had done in training. But I knew that I would do that in competition because it is competition. Like everyone goes out a little bit hotter. And I had strong runners in my heat, so having to get out ahead and hold like a solid pace, it just made the whole workout a little bit easier than actually trying to chase someone down, like work really hard in the barbell. So that was good. Day one done. One event.